So today I am doing a holiday look. I guess it's kind of a Christmas look since it's red and gold, and I didn't do red and green because I thought that was a little too much, but this is my favorite holiday look. I like to mix gold with red, especially in the winter. I think it's really pretty and kind of glamorous. You can do this for every day, you can do it for photo shoots, you can do it whenever you want, but this is just kind of my holiday look, so I hope you guys like it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gold from Victoria's Secret. It's called Sparkle. Actually, the brand is Sparkle, and it's 24K, and it's this really pretty gold. It's got kind of a weird texture or consistency though. It kind of, I don't know if you can tell when I do this, but it kind of crumbles. So just be really careful because when it's crumbly like that, it gets on your cheeks really easily, like underneath here. So I'm just gonna start on the inside corner of my eye, and I'm gonna completely cover my eyelid. And I'm not going all the way up, but you want it to be pretty thick. And I take it just a little above my crease, not all the way up. And then I also do a little along the bottom rim of my lashes. Just make sure it's on there even. And you really can't have too much because this stuff is awesome. And this is kind of a look where you want to be a little glamorous. Okay, so after that, I'm going to take this Too Faced palette. You can get it at Sephora. And I'm going to take this bottom color. It's called Honey Pot. Just get a little bit on your brush, just using a same old standard eyeshadow brush, and put this in the crease. Take it all the way out to the tip of your eyebrow. And don't take it all the way up, but take it up as far as you can. Okay, and then from that same palette, I'm going to take this color, which is, what is it? Erotica. It's the middle brown color. And I'm just going to do a little bit on the outside. Just kind of a little line of it. Out to the point of my eyebrow, and then blend it in. Okay, then I just take my brush and do this a little bit to get all the powder off, and then I blend it into the top. Now, I'm going to take this NYX palette that I got, and it's all gold glitters, and I'm going to take this one on the far end. They don't have color names, so it's just the one that's the goldest and the most sparkly. And then you just take the little applicator that they give you, get a little bit on there, and then I'm just going to do the inner corner of my eye. Now make sure it's really concentrated in the inner corner, and then just brush it out softly so that it doesn't really mess up the eyeshadow you've already laid, but that it's still creating a good layer of glitter. And then do the same thing on the bottom. Now on the bottom you can take it all the way out, or just in the center, or just in the corners. I like it just in the corners. It just depends on how much sparkle you want. Now we're going to do our liner, and I use this Almay liquid liner. And you just start on the inner corner of your eye and do small strokes to the outer corner. And once you have it as thick as you want it, just do a little bit of a wing. Now you can take your lash, and I use this lash grip. It's eyelash adhesive. And I put a little dot right here and a little dot on the outer corner. Now be careful when you're doing it straight from the tube that you don't just squeeze it into your eye. Then I do a thin layer on the lash band, like so. And I take my tweezers and hold the outer corner with them and just give it a few blows for about 15 seconds so that it can get a little tacky. I put a little bit more glue than I usually do, but you can tell it's starting to get tacky when the glue starts to get kind of clear. You can tell it's real wet when it's still super gooey. It's not gonna stick if it's still super wet, so you wanna make sure that it's got some tackiness to it. It's kind of like rubber cement, but you don't wanna put that on your eyes, obviously. So just attach each end to the two dots that you put on there first. And then I use the back side of my tweezers to smooth them down. Now, if you're a big round eye gal like me, sometimes you have a hard time getting the eyelash to stick right here. So just let it dry for a few seconds and then tack it again. Let it dry and tack, and do it back and forth until it actually sticks. Don't add any more glue because then you're gonna have big globs of glue on your eyelashes, and you might as well just not wear them because they won't be pretty. So just be patient. So now I take my mascara and put just a light coat to blend your real lashes with the fakes. And don't be too rough because you'll disturb the lashes that you've just laid down. And then I take my trusty eyelash curler and very lightly I give them a squeeze just to blend them together. Now you don't want to do it too hard because with synthetic lashes you'll actually crimp them and they'll look terrible. Just trust me on this one. Okay. So now I'm going to take my black liner, which used to say Sephora on it. It's just a waterproof Sephora liner. It's one of the ones that you can roll up and down. You can get it there. They're easy to find. And you're just gonna line the inner half corner of your waterline. Now I don't take this all the way in because it makes your eyes look bigger when you only do half. Then the same mascara, you can mascara your bottom lashes. Now I'm gonna take my blush. It's Louisiana by Cargo, and a small blush brush. Just get a little on there and just do the apples of your cheeks. Because this is a Christmassy look, you kind of want to have a healthy winter flush, but you don't want to look bronzed. And then with that same brush, just get the blush off of there, and you can take it underneath your eyes and just brush away any of the stray glitter. Another thing that you can do is you can put powder under your eyes. Just take this with some loose powder and just put it under your eyes before you start, and then when you're finished with your eyeshadow and your glitter, just wipe it off. But the problem for me is that I have dry skin, and I find that when I put that much powder under my eyes, unless it's for a photo shoot or something short term, it sinks into the creases under my eyes and it just kind of looks cakey. So it's good for photo shoots, but for me it's not good for every day. Just another tip. Okay, so now we're gonna do lips. So first we're gonna line, and I use this red color by Revlon. And you're gonna line your entire mouth. And once you do that, I take this other darker color by Revlon. It's the number is 110. It's kind of a dark maroon color. And I take my trusty lip liner brush, and I just line a thin layer around my lips. And you want to be sure to blend it into that liner because you don't want to look like you have a solid line of something darker around your lips. Like I said before, you don't want to look like a rockabilly chola. Now once you're done with the line, I use Revlon. It's a Revlon Red. It's number 740. The color is Certainly Red. And just do the same thing with your brush and fill in what you've just lined. And my trick with lipstick is that when I'm applying it from a brush, I stretch my mouth out, because if you don't, you'll get cracks where you won't be getting color, and then when you smile, you can see cracks of lip color, which is not sexy. So make sure to make your mouth taut when you're doing it so you cover all the creases. Alright, so once that is done, I'm going to take this. It's from Victoria's Secret. I believe it's a new product there. And it's, the color is Red Hot, and it's their new gloss collection, and they make only like pinks and reds, and they are incredible. This stuff, I swear, lasts all day, glossy. It doesn't bleed like most glosses do. I still keep it kind of on the inner part of my mouth and don't go all the way outside so that it doesn't bleed into the cracks of your mouth, but I eat with it, I laugh, talk, do whatever. Be really careful you don't get it on your teeth. Always have somebody on teeth patrol to make sure, but this stuff is incredible. So I just put it on the inner parts of my mouth. And if you're doing this for a shoot, you can always use a brush to apply it. It'll make it thicker, but if you're doing it for every day, use the little applicator that they give you, because a brush is literally just globbing it on, and if you do that, you are guaranteed to get it on your teeth. So then after I do my gloss, I take this little pot of just loose gold. You can use any brand you want. It's just like a loose gold eyeshadow. And I just dip my finger in a little bit, just to get a little bit on there, and then I dab it in the center of my bottom lip. And it creates kind of a gold, shimmery, pretty bottom lip. Now you don't want to do too much, you don't want to look like a comic book character or something, but yeah, it's kind of a subtle, pretty shimmer. So this is it. This is my gold and red Christmas holiday, whatever you celebrate in December look, and I hope you guys liked it. I haven't done a lot of makeup tutorials, and I'm wanting to do more. I've been asked for more, so if there's any suggestions that you guys have, or maybe techniques you want to see, I would be happy to try anything for you, so let me know. And I hope you liked it, and happy holidays!